got me stranded like a branch in the wind. Tell me what you long for. Oh, I won't watch you.
Yep, WildChild is still in the Bahamas. We're waiting at Great Sail Cay to see if the evil monkey shows up or find out if we need to sail to Florida. The first glimmer of sunrise finds WildChild anchored in Great Sail Cay. We pulled in the dark. We arrived about an hour after sunset in total darkness. We've had a good night. It's calm in the anchorage. There are other boats here that made it before dark. That's the 120-foot boat. A bunch of nasty stuff has happened by text back and forth between me and the evil monkey, but I don't really want to talk about it. The net result is he has failed again, and we have to cross to him in Florida. So, that means tonight, or I guess it's like today, we sail 40 miles to the edge of the Grand Bahama Bank. And then tomorrow morning at 4 a.m. in the dark, WildChild has to wake up really early to begin the crossing. But we'll have moonlight, so it will not be pitch black, and that's good news. Time to start another day. It's Easter Monday, I think. The weather conditions are good, the seas are calm. The sun is shining. The dinghy is on the deck because we're prepared for the ocean crossing. It's okay to leave the dinghy on the davits in light wave conditions. It's not okay to leave it in the davits in severe conditions. And let's go that way. We're gonna go 40 miles that way to the edge of the bank today. We should take about 8 hours or so. The wind will be on a beam reach to like maybe a starboard broad reach. And then we should get across in about 8 to 10 hours. We're on the bank. We drop the hook in open ocean in 20 feet of water. We wait till 4 a.m. tonight or tomorrow morning, and then we make the 60-mile crossing to Fort Pierce. Us girls are being forced to make the Gulf Stream crossing there and back because the evil monkey lacks the skills and competence to make even a single crossing from Florida to here. All right, Captain says let's do this thing. I didn't film it, but we actually raised sails while at anchor, and we turned the motor off as soon as we got the boat turned around and out of the shallows. You can see that I've got the first reef in the main and a couple turns in the Jenny. I've reduced the sails a little bit because it's a bit windy and I don't want to get overwhelmed by a sudden unexpected gust. WildChild and her crew are happy. These are perfect sailing conditions. Sailing in the Bahamas can be so easy, it's fantastic. Ellen is so camera shy, she notices me filming and of course always turns her head away. Oh, look at the camera and smile, just accept your fate. Elena doesn't like to be filmed, apparently. hours and hours we take turns at the helm all day like this. It's more relaxed, you know, when you're beam reach. You don't have to adjust the sails every few minutes. Ooh. Conditions are calm and conditions are good as WildChild slowly makes her way to the edge of the Bahama bank. There's no reason to duck away, just accept it. Helena knew before she came to the boat that WildChild's adventure was being documented for YouTube. She didn't tell me she was so camera shy. Hey Helena, how are you?
Good.
Want to look at the camera?
No.
Are you shy?
No, I just don't like the camera in my face. Feet up. Yeah.
This
nice.
is Captain Lexi's favorite sailing position. We're on beam reach winds. We are 8.9 over 4.6 and the wind angle's around 90 to 100 degrees. And it's relaxed, it's calm, it's sunny, it's warm, and the sailing is good. Yeah, he's right behind. He's coming to the side. There's a dolphin.
Oh, come on.
Oh, there's a whole bunch. There's two. Unclip. Get to the port side. They're gonna come swim off the boat. It's right there. Yeah, dolphins. Yeah. There we go. There's two. There's one there.
Oh, yeah.
They're coming to swim at the boat. Dolphins! They're coming. Look, he's coming to the bow. Oh.
There he is.
Oh, I think they're gone now.
Now two dolphins. Wow!
Eventually the wind moved aft of the beam and we were on a broad reach. So I got out the whisker pole and I pulled out the Jenny. Helena wants to go up on deck to look for dolphins. It's such a cool moment to sit on the bow of the boat and enjoy the sound of the wind and the waves. Oh, it's 3:26 in the afternoon. WildChild has had a splendid sail today. We're 12.6 over 6.8 and we're only about 11 or 12 miles. We're gonna try to go here and hide behind this little shallow bank to maybe get a little wave protection for the night, and then in the morning we'll skip out and jump out around. So it's only 3:30 now. We should be there between 5 and 6 o'clock. At this rate, 11 miles, that's, you know, less than 2 hours. So that puts us there around 5:30. We drop the hook, have a big dinner, go to bed, and call it a day. So, what do two girls at the helm all day long, sailing in perfect conditions, eat while they're on the helm? Candy, of course. So, this is Captain Lexi really nervous again. We're going over the shoals. The information on the tablet differs from the information on the chart plotter because sand shifts, it moves. So we're in an area of moving shallow sand. The two disagree as to where the sandbars are. And we're trying to sort of find a place in this open ocean that we can anchor. There's a bit of a sandbar where it comes down to 2 feet deep, which would be lovely protection from some of the bigger rolly swell. And I'm feeling my way along under engine really slow. But, you know, if you can't trust the charts and you know there's shallow sand around, what if you hit the bottom? So it's like when you're kind of going in a not well charted place, it is extremely nerve-wracking. Like, it is scary because you hit bottom and you're screwed. Like, we are far from anything. There we go. Oh boy. They don't even mark the depths on the chart plotters here because they're like, it's sand, we can't tell you the depth because the sand moves so much, it's never the same year to year. WildChild has had a lovely sailing day. She's made her way the 40 nautical miles from Great Sail Cay to the edge of the Bahamas bank. The reason that I've chosen to go so far north of WestEnd, literally to anchor in the middle of the sea with no land in sight, is that there's an easy and deep 20-foot cut to get on and off the bank that we know is a safe way on and off for WildChild's big 8-foot keel. We're going to anchor here for the night because we're going to go over the edge at 4 a.m. This is one of the weird things about the Bahama Bank. There are not a lot of places in the world where you can anchor in the middle of the ocean, like with nothing in sight at all, no land at all, and you're in 15 feet of water as far as the eye can see. It's kind of weird, like, there's just nothing near us at all but water. Oh, there goes a fishing boat. There's a fishing boat going in. I better not zoom in, it's a bit rough. So we are in the middle of nowheres, and unfortunately we have a rolly anchorage because the wind and the waves are hitting the boat from the side because there's current coming in, which is pinning us sideways to the freaking wind and waves, which is the most rolly way to have your boat. We're taking, they're not big, they're like 2-footers, but they're rolling us on the side, so WildChild's just pitching, which is pretty annoying. Sunset on the Little Bahama Bank. It's Easter Monday today. Tomorrow we'll be in Florida.